Hello everyone, this is Joseph Zabrowski. Glad to be back. If you saw my video a few days ago, maybe it was a little longer than that, I was very excited and I told you I have found something that's very special. Just like anything else, there's a lot of work that goes into this, a lot of shuffling around, trying to get things together to make sure that everything works and that what I'm saying is for real. So in the past, however many days, I've actually tried out the system, and I'm here to tell you, my friends, that it works, okay? Now, I just like to remind you here, you are going to make a ton of money online and be successful. Notice the italicized successful. And I am going to help you do it, okay? And you know what? I'm confident of that. And the reason I'm confident of that is because I found something that works. And I want to tell you a quick little story here, okay? I'm not trying to sell you anything because I have nothing to sell. And I love being able to say those words because I have a free program. And I was able to say those words with my former businesses. But here's a quick little deal, all right? I spent over 10 years online frustrated, all right? And it was only when I found the right program did my online career change to the tune of a six-figure income in my first year, six-figure income in my second year, and so on down the line. And I am very well aware of the fact that it's about being in the right program. You see millions of programs online, and they're a dime a dozen, as you probably know. So many scams. It is only when you find the right program that things can change. That's how it worked for me. Well, it's been a while, and I haven't really had a lot of time to be looking for the right program, but I just found another right program. And anybody who knows, who's been with me in the past knows when I find a right program, it's the real deal. And you wanna kind of be going in the same direction that we're going because you're gonna make money. Okay, I have people on my team who have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they know that. I found something and I've confirmed it. So relative to the former, you know, it's kind of like I was thinking about this. You know. Every year there's about 40, I know this because I make movies. Every year there's about 45,000 movies that get made. Of those 45,000 movies, 200 of them get major theatrical distribution. Of those 200, or excuse me, not 200, 120 get major theatrical distribution. And then a small amount get, you know, television distribution and so forth. All right. Of those 120 movies that get major theatrical distribution, there's usually just a small amount that are really good. And I know I used to work in the entertainment business, and this is a parallel that I want to share with you relative to online businesses. It's just common knowledge when you're into like movies or theater or stuff like that, stories, screenplay writing. It's common knowledge that in that world that you can have millions of dollars to make, a big movie, and you can have all the right talent, you can have all the right stuff, but if you don't have the right script, believe me, that movie is not going to be much of anything. It's just going to be another movie. You have to have the right script in order to make a blockbuster movie. You have to have the right script in order to make an Academy Award winning movie. It's all about the script, okay? It's the same thing online. There's so many scams online, but it's only when you have the right program that you're going to make the money, okay? I hope you understood that parallel. So I am very excited. This program works. It's confirmed. I actually have gone through it, and I will be showing you income proof in the days ahead. You will make, this is literally the the way to explain this in layman's terms. To keep it simple, you will make money for signing up for free. That's the first thing, okay? You are going, in this program that I'm going to share with you, you are going to make money for signing up for free, okay? And it's not like just a little tiny dismal amount of money. Now I'm going to tell you how much money you're going to make, but you're going to make a nice little chunk of change, okay? It's not huge, but it's just a nice little chunk of change. And then the next part is, this is the other part of it, you will also make money for getting others to sign up for free. And that's all you need to know, my friends. With this right here, you should start getting excited, okay? because it was in my former business, when I found a business that did this, that business took off. And I'm telling you, this business is going to fly. It is going to fly, my friends. And when it does, you better hope you're flying with it, because when it does, it leaves all kinds of money in the air and you're going to be grabbing for it. It's going to be coming right into your lap, all right? So that is it. That's the first part of what I wanted to talk about. The second part is addressed to a handful of people on my team. Okay, the first part of what I just explained to you is the first part of the business that I'm going to be sharing with you. There's a second part of the business, and I've only shared the second part of the business with a very small amount of people, okay, for various reasons. Now I'm just talking to you on this. The second part of the business is a very low-cost MLM. You know, it's not wise online to do two different MLMs. But in this case, I'm going to do two different MLMs. And the reason is because we already do the best MLM online called Empower Network. Well, this MLM, this second MLM, is about as low-cost MLM that you could possibly do. But the reason I'm doing this is because for this low cost, you can make a ton of money. See, the good thing about MLMs is that you can make the really, really big money in the MLMs, all right? And that's why I want to have the MLMs in my arsenal. Now, we already have the very best MLM called Empower Network, and if you want to get into that, go to longtermwealthonline.com, longtermwealthonline.com. Just get in contact with me. I'll send you a link to it, okay? But it's also nice to have a low-cost MLM, because there's a lot of Europeans, a lot of people who are not in America, in countries that aren't as prosperous as America. They're looking for a way to get out of their holes. And when you have a low-cost MLM like the one that I have, it's $9.99 to get in. And I'm going to share more information about this in the future. And it's a one-time fee, 30-day money-back guarantee. I mean, you can't get any better. It's got an 80% commission, which is unheard of in this business. And I'm just going to share a few things with a handful of people that I've allowed to get into this program, all right? Now, to do that, the first thing I want to do is show you the news and the tools in the back office of this business, okay? I'm in my back office, and I just want to let you guys know, okay, if you go to your back office, click on news, and this will give you an idea where we are. We're before pre-launch in this program right now, and that's a good place to be. So they will keep you up to date on all of the most recent news right here. It's raining outside. I think you can probably hear it. So just want to point out that. Secondly, I want to point out this button right here is the Tools tab. Okay, in any MLM you have to sell something. Well, the thing that we're selling in this MLM is marketing, training, digital products. Now, I want you just to alert you to all of you to this, that there is just a ton of training in here. And I went through it, I just kind of browsed through it, and this is really excellent training and resources for new members on your team, people who haven't marketed that much. Now, I know a lot of you probably know a lot of this. There's banners in here that you can use for marketing, pre-made, with all of the embed codes. So I just want, if you don't know already, I want to alert you to this resource of just a ton of training in here, and it's really quite good. Good fundamental training for everybody on your team. And I want to urge you to let your team members know about that, and to encourage them to use it. Okay, so those were the first two things. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was, I just want to give you some of the highlights of this program, the most important things, okay? Right now I want your goal, you guys, our goal needs to be to get 10 people underneath us. You get 10 people underneath you in this, and you have a chance at making some really good money. In this particular program, you can make up to $22,000 a month, okay? And so to start that off, you want to get 10 people underneath you. Now I want to point out that in this 4-level matrix, okay, there's 4 levels, it's 80% commission. Now how that works is, let's go from C to F here. Let's pretend these are the 4 levels. Let's say I get in, okay, let's say I'm one person who gets in. The next person gets in here at D underneath me, and then that person we'll call him person D. Person D gets person E in, and then person E gets person F in. Every time one of these people, new people, come in from your original $9.99 sale, okay, first of all, you make $2 on that $9.99 sale. Then when person D brings in person E, you make $2 for that sale as well. And then when person E brings in person F, you make $2 from that sale as well. And all told, the $10 that goes out, you're going to make 80% of that, okay? So you make $2 on every person who comes in. Now, the other beautiful thing about this is that it is a forced matrix. I want you guys to understand that, and that means that in the same situation, if I'm over here, if I'm C, okay, and let's say there's other people in the matrix above me, and we'll call them A and B, and let's say that they're big hitters, that there's a lot of big hitters in the very foundation of these matrices, and they have a lot of people who have come in, and let's say our goal is to get 10 people, and that's the goal of the whole MLM. They tell everybody to get 10 people. If, let's say I only have 7 people in my matrix, and when the program is launched, it's a forced matrix. So in that forced matrix, that means that if person B has 50 people, direct people in their downline, some of those people are going to shower down to me, okay? So they might fill my downline, which was formerly 7 people, with 10 people. They're going to give me 3 more people. That's what a force matrix does, and that is called spillover, okay? In other words, people above me are going to be placed in my downline, and I'm going to make more money because of it, okay? And I think that it's not just to get my 10. Once I'm over 10, I still will get some spillover. I will get spillover from people above me. So that's the beauty of a force matrix with spillover. Now, the last thing that I just want to communicate to my team is that it's just to advertise in your favorite places as a first step, okay? So I just want you guys to be encouraged, and I want you to move forward. I want you to just really, just spend some time. You don't have to spend a ton of time. Spend a couple hours, a few days a week just pushing this out there. Use your favorite advertising mechanisms. I love to YouTube. I know some of you like blogging. Some of you like Craigslist. Whatever you want to do, just do it. So I just want to say all of that so that everybody has like a vision of where we are in this matrix, and have a vision of being successful, and give you a way to be successful. And that first goal is to get 10 people underneath you. All right, so that is it. You guys, you have a reason to be excited, because there is something very special coming, and everybody's going to be happy about it, believe me. So I thank you guys for your time, and I'll be sending out another one of these videos when I do my income proof and I get everything together so I can share it with you. And I might be doing a a webinar so that I can field questions as well. All right, so that is it for now. Take care, my friends, and God bless.